To whom it may concern, this is a message from Black people in America who don't care to assimilate to American, aka white culture. Put your phone closer to your ear. I want you to hear me clearly. We don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck about what bothers you. We don't give a fuck about what white people think. We're not here to appease you. We're going to walk the way we walk and talk the way we talk. If that shit bothers you, swerve. It ain't black fatigue that these white people out here experiencing. That's racist fatigue. They're fatigued by watching black people live life freely. They're fatigued by watching black people move without their permission. They're fatigued by watching your creative expressions. Hell, they're not even creative enough to come up with their own phrase. They have to co-opt yet another phrase coined by a black person to express their own thoughts. I wish I motherfucking would give 2 seconds of my time to worry about what's bothering the most privileged and protected person in this country. The only reason I'm speaking on this at all is because of the amount of black people who decided to jump in and help the co-op. Oh, it's not just white people. Other black people have been experiencing black fatigue for years also. No, that ain't it. Y'all fatigued by your efforts to be acknowledged as equals in this country, continuously coming up short. Yeah, that's what's fatiguing y'all. Y'all fatigued by white America constantly moving that goalpost. Yeah, y'all out here looking like Sidney Poitier in the heat of the night. Yeah, no matter how many times them people show you that they don't want you there, no matter how many times the sheriff drop you off at that train station, you just can't leave the state of Mississippi until you've shown these white people what you're made of, that you're different. What they call you? Mr. Tibbs. Y'all fatigued by those hoops that y'all trying to jump through, continuously getting smaller. Y'all fatigued by your dignity, always seemingly being within arm's reach, but never being able to actually reach it. Then y'all fall for the gaslight like it's these YNs, these ghetto folks' fault that society views us a certain way. We're always being judged by the worst of us, which is the minority of us. So let me get this right. If the worst of us is the minority of us, and we're always being judged by that, what does it say about the people who are judging us? You mean to tell me that they don't see you and the majority of the people who act like you as the example? Why is that? You know what they used to call educated, well-mannered, proper speaking black folk, right? Uppity niggers. And we're definitely not about to act like they live in or frequent black neighborhoods, like they frequent black-owned businesses, like they frequent black content creation. Nah, you know who they talking about, right? It's the black people in their vicinity, the black family that moved into their neighborhood, the black people that were dining at the restaurant they were dining at, the black kids that attend the school their children attend. See, what they're really fatigued by is having to keep their thoughts about you under wraps. I mean, after all, it used to be perfectly acceptable in American society for a grown-ass white woman to call a 5-year-old black child a nigger and not face backlash. And now that the majority of society has grown to frown upon that, they have to keep those thoughts in. And sometimes they can't help themselves. It just boils over. And they have to comment on how bothered they are by the things you do, which is everything you do, because they're bothered by your existence. I'll say it again. And I don't understand why people don't understand the magnitude of this statement. We're talking about a people who, in the most cowardly fashion available, put a bullet through a man who marched down the street preaching peace and unity. A man who had rocks thrown at him and didn't retaliate. A man that the police didn't even have to tell to stop resisting. He went to jail willingly. They still put a bullet through that man. And I know it's some black person typing right now, that was so long ago. It's 2025, man. When we gonna let that go? It was so long ago that every president that you've ever had in your lifetime, not named Barack Obama, was an adult when it happened. Every president not named Barack Obama was at least 21 years old when it happened. Couldn't have been that damn long ago. Then you had people that responded with, it's not black fatigue, it's ghetto fatigue. What's the difference? If everything that black people do is labeled ghetto, what's the difference? Oh, you think they see a difference in you? No, they said what they said. Black people can't do shit. We can't dress the way we want to, can't wear our hair the way we want to, can't color our hair. Our women can't wear nails of a certain length or style, can't lay their edges, can't wear big earrings. They can't tat their body. We can't speak English the way it rolls off our lips naturally. We can't customize our vehicles with rims and paint and beat down the block. We can't dance, can't wear jewelry, can't have gold teeth. We can't have very big families. Can't name our kids something unique. Nothing. Everything we do that is different from how white America does it is labeled ghetto. We're mocked by the foods we eat, by our physical features. We can't assemble en masse without a mass police presence. We can't do shit without public scrutiny. When any other race or ethnicity does any of this, it's called culture. Now, it's culture for us too. And if so many of us weren't always trying so hard to fucking fit in all the time, they might actually be able to see the beauty in their culture. But like I said, we don't give a fuck. We're not changing shit. If you don't like it, close your eyes when I walk past. I watch so many black people react to those ladies graduating, running wild and dancing. Oh, they ghetto. They so ratchet. This why the world don't respect us. But that was their ceremony, not yours. That was for them. Then I seen somebody comment, oh, the worst of us have outbred the best of us. Since when did a bunch of young women graduating anything become the worst of us? You see how no matter the situation, the narrative is made to fit just the same? Africans celebrate with dance. We are African people in America. It's what we do. It's one of the few things they couldn't beat out of us. This is why I just come home from work now and just chill. I don't even care to write, don't care to record, none of that. I come home from work at 2 o'clock and I chill all the way to 9. Because I'm fatigued. I'm fatigued with watching y'all chase that carrot. That's what I'm fatigued by. All the evidence in the fucking world could sit right in front of our face and we still don't see it. We've been doing this shit for 60 years. 60 fucking years. Destroying ourselves. Since February 21st of 1965, when we killed Malcolm. That's when we gave them the game plan on how they can destroy the black community and keep their hands clean. And they've been doing it ever fucking since. It's how they destroyed the Panthers. They put drugs in our communities. We sold them and killed ourselves. And then went to prison for selling the drugs. They dropped guns in our communities. We killed ourselves, then went to prison for killing ourselves. They put money and airplay behind the worst music. And what our artists do, instead of singing about the love that we've been singing about for decades, since shit was on wax from the 50s all the way to the fucking mid 2000s, we sang about love. Until that money went behind the independent shit. Until that, money went behind the these hoes ain't loyal fucking nigga shit. Now it's black men over here, black women over here. Nobody else had a gender war. Just black folks. No families. Like what? Y'all don't see this shit? Now we gotta divide black folks up by the way they were brought up. That's what we gotta do now. Soon it's gonna be just 100 black folks surrounded by everybody else. And you know the sad thing about that? They gonna think they lucky. They gonna think we made it. We're the chosen ones. That's the sad part about it. And for what? What is it all for? To get some views, to go viral, to have a hit record? All for money. Also, we can say, we got what they got. Oh, I have a Benz also. I live in a gated community also. I have a degree also. I vacation in Europe also. Now, we undoubtedly have problems in our communities that need fixing. I mean, it's the entire reason this Black Improvement channel exists. But I wish I would partake in yet another ploy put together by white America for Black America to destroy itself. I wish I fucking would. Y'all ain't tired of this shit? Y'all ain't fatigued by that? But if y'all so bothered by the stuff these ghetto folks is doing, then do something to change it. If you're so bothered by the filth that comes out of our communities, then do something to clean it up. I bet not a single one of you have ever taken a disadvantaged youth under your wing. Oh, well, I raised my kids. I'm not responsible for... Exactly. So shut the fuck up. Respectfully. And I'm not clarifying shit. The people who are bothered by what I said are exactly the people I'm talking about. Get as offended as you fucking please.